We had one last week.
We have 3.
You got 3 movies.
And that was Dr. Markham. I told you he'd be back.
I know, it's good to see him.
We are back. Of course, they are too, unfortunately. Rob and Ryan, the movie guys.
never left.
Well, that's what most people call them when they're trying to be kind. They want to... I won't tell you what they really
I'm
call
wearing
you.
my Dan blazer.
There you go. You're looking good today. Rob and Ryan come
I brought
every
my
Friday.
Dan stuffed animal, so it's good. Look at this. Did you guys see this? I don't even know what
That
this
looks like Snoopy with a pink hat on.
I don't know.
I don't know about this thing. It was on a desk out there. It
So we
clearly
brought it.
belongs to someone who right now is like looking at us saying,
I'm sure there's
I can't
some-
believe they touched Mr. Snooky Snook.
Some small child out there is searching
Why did
diligently
I call
for
that
that.
thing Mr. Snooky Snook?
I don't know.
It's dressed
but
in pink.
Mr.
It's-
I don't know
Snooky
what
It's
it is.
Mrs.
Mr. Snooky Snook.
It's Mrs. Snookums.
Mrs. Snookums.
As you can see, they don't have much
Mrs.
of a life.
Snookums wants to know if you'd like some tea, Daniel.
No, I'd like to know what's going on at the movies.
We're ready. We're glad you asked.
Okay, tell us what's going on at the movies.
Well, first up is Margaret Thatcher biopic star.
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, are you familiar with
There
her work?
comes Margaret now. Margaret's coming over here.
Yes.
Come on over, Margaret. Come on over.
She's
That's what
I think she's just jealous.
If you can,
This worked out perfectly.
Yeah, if you can invade our opening,
I was
can
about to
invade
call
your
you. I was
closing.
about to call you in.
Oh, you were.
I feel so homey right now.
Tracy, Michelle,
Yeah, this is a
Harry.
close-knit family.
Tracy.
Terry, Michelle.
So are you interested in movies?
I am interested in.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
they're about to
we've
tell
got
us
a
about
humdinger
one.
for you, and it is that Margaret Thatcher. When you think excitement, when you think high-speed chases, when you think all the drama you can handle, you think Margaret Thatcher.
You think the Iron Lady. Yes, that's right.
Margaret Thatcher, perhaps the most boring person in the history of England,
And now we have her for 2 hours on screen in America.
played by somebody famous,
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Now, Meryl
Well,
Streep
she
is
pulls it off.
fantastic.
Yes, she is.
Meryl Streep is always incredible. It's very hard to consider Meryl Streep as someone who makes mistakes, but I believe this could be one.
You think she made a mistake by
I think
taking
so.
on this role?
This movie looks.
I think the movie makes it.
This movie looks boring as crap.
Yeah. This is like Oscar bait.
Right. This is. Yeah.
She's going to win an Oscar for this.
Right.
That's
this
exactly why they.
This
Don't you
is
think she
Oscar
will?
bait. This is the kind of film
Yeah,
that they make.
I'm going to get out here so I can see what's going
where
on.
they
Sure.
say, this is the
Hey,
kind
Lean
of
out.
Hey, get
I'm gonna
cozy.
lean out like this.
This is the kind of film that they make when they say, you know who hasn't won enough Oscars?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Somebody asked her what she's been doing lately, and she says, well, my daughter has been learning about Margaret Thatcher in school. Could somebody write me up a script? And they do. They take about 3 days, and they write this script, and they say, don't worry, we have all sorts of really long shots of you sitting alone in a chair, shaking your head, or like on the phone with the President of the United States saying, that simply won't do.
And and they do make sure they check some things.
And who
They-
was the president at that time?
Oh, come on, Dan, you remember.
No, I know. I want to see if you do.
It was before I was born. Well before I was born.
They were good friends.
Margaret Thatcher and...
Michael Caine.
That would be Ronald Reagan.
I was about to say Ronald Reagan.
See, they don't
Give me a
know.
second.
You know,
They don't know
Ronald
history.
Reagan.
Fortuitous to mention Ronald Reagan because he.
Have I told you about the mom prom?
Why, you just totally interrupted me.
Sorry, go ahead.
They're
That
going
was
to do a
just-
movie about Ronald
That was
Reagan
just
now?
rude. Well, that was
Are
right
they
there.
going to do a movie about Ronald Reagan?
No, I was just going to mention that Ronald
They
Reagan.
need to do one where Josh Brolin plays Ronald Reagan.
There we go.
I
Ronald
think they-
Reagan was the gentleman who actually made Martin Luther King Day a holiday,
Yes,
which
he
of
was.
course is coming Monday, which may or may not be 4 or 3 days from now.
Yeah.
Correct.
One or the other.
Anyway, the
And you're
point
off.
is
I'm off.
that Margaret Thatcher, a.k.a. Meryl Streep, is designed to win Oscars, but not designed to win our hearts.
That's
Okay.
right. I've got to hate this
So
one.
you're going to give it a hate.
All right.
I give it a hate as well.
The
Two
next
hates.
Next one is Contraband. This
Contraband.
Oh,
This is the new Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch movie.
That's right. It stars Marky Mark, and it stars Giovanni Ribisi.
Correct.
And it stars Kate Beckinsale.
And
who-
it stars the guy who played Banshee in the X-Men First Class movie.
That's right.
Who is Marky Mark?
You're kidding me.
No, I don't know who.
This
Mark,
was
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Well, if you'd have said Mark Wahlberg,
He was when he was Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch before he was Mark
who's the
Wahlberg.
Funky Bunch?
Dan and Dan.
Yeah, Dan and Dan. You remember Dan and Dan?
I do remember that.
If you remember Dan and Dan, you practically remember Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Alan Mincy has a funky bunch. A lot of people don't know that.
Correct.
He does. Somebody needs to talk to him about that.
You know, we're building on the bunches of the past. No, you know, here's the deal. Mark Wahlberg plays an ex-drug guy who was deep in the system, who got out of the system and became a good guy. And somehow his wife's little brother, a.k.a. Banshee from X-Men First Class, I don't remember his name, but he was very good in X-Men.
He was.
He was very, very good. He somehow gets involved with Giovanni Ribisi as a drug lord. And something goes down and he loses Giovanni's drugs.
Ooh, that's
and
not good.
Giovanni is not happy.
Giovanni is all, yo, 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 why don't you pay me for that?
Yo,
And-
next time you don't pay me, something's gonna happen, something.
And his wife's like, oh, no, don't kidnap me.
And the young kid's like, I didn't mean to do that, I always just wanted a better life. And Marky Mark's like, you don't mess with me and my funky bunch.
That's right. And then there's lots of cap popping.
Sounds
There's
like,
they drive in a car, and at some point he's like, and then Giovanni's like, and like the woman's like, please don't. The
And
little
Glass
guy's
is
like,
like,
"I didn't mean it."
shh, and the
sounds
guns
like
are all
a
pew, pew,
thrilling
pew.
screenplay.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate shoot 'em up, bang 'em
Right.
up,
That's
kill 'em.
right.
So at the
I'm
end
not
of the
going
day,
to see that.
At the end of the day, Marky
either.
Mark
You're not going?
is
No.
gonna get his wife back, and
Right, they're gonna
and
save the day.
Dan's
He's gonna
not gonna
save the
see
day.
it.
He's the good
Yeah,
guy, so
I'm
he
not
always
gonna-
wins.
Even though neither of you are going to see it, I am giving this movie a grade. And I typically don't
Why?
give these kind of movies. You're going to hear why. We're the movie guys.
This
and
is
it's
what's
our
great
job
about
to-
live television.
Right. Right. Because this is live television. And so I'm going to tell you live
We-
on TV.
we wanna know why.
right now in the early morning hours.
Tell
of
us
Friday.
quick before you run out of time.
Well, we had 13 minutes. We still got like 7.
No, you don't. You
Five.
got
She only just showed 5.
Yeah, okay, well, no, this is
my.
easy to tell you. Listen, this is easy to tell you. Here's why. Mark Wahlberg has proved that he's quite a versatile actor. He's getting into the right roles. But this is where his bread and butter is. He's done comedy, he's done drama, but this sort of action drama is exactly what he's born to do. He does it very well. He conveys a very realistic attitude in these kind of movies. And Giovanni Ribisi is one of the greatest unacclaimed actors of his generation. And he always sort of plays these wayward characters, but this is the first time that I can think of he's playing a full-on villain, and I cannot wait. He's
I
going to
do
be.
like Mark.
He's going
I do
to
like
be
Mark
in a villainous way. I'm going to use the word delicious.
Oh.
I don't typically fancy the men in that way, but I'm going to say this will be a wickedly delicious performance. I'm giving it a
right.
great. How about you?
What about you, Ron?
I'm going to give it a great 2. I'm a little hesitant because for some reason Marky Mark films always end up using a bunch of rap music that just sort of doesn't really seem to apply to
Right.
the type of action movie he makes. But, you know, he is actually very great, and Giovanni Ribisi is great, and everything that Rob just said is great, and so I'm going to grade it.
All right.
We have one more movie and 4
One
minutes
more.
to get it done in.
Actually, about 3.5.
Hey, less than that if you interrupt, Daniel.
Well, this last movie is Queen Latifah and Dolly Parton.
Dolly
Oh, I'm going to see that.
We'll see you next week, folks.
Of course you are. Somebody please add Ryan Gosling and a talking monkey.
Hi.
I want to know who decided to put those two together.
That's got to be funny. It's got to be hilarious.
You have a well-proportioned woman and another well-proportioned woman that both sing.
True.
And that's what somebody was thinking
But
there.
That was
Totally
incredibly.
different.
How'd I do?
That was really.
Somebody
PC.
said, you know what we need? A couple of well-proportioned women with pipes. Both of them need to be a little past their prime.
but just a little.
In Dolly's case, a lot past their prime.
Yeah.
And let's have them sing about saving us something. What can we save through song?
Well, and they're trying to get to some sort of national competition.
Right.
So it's sort of like this 9 to 5 meets Glee
Yes.
with a little bit of
With Dolly Parton being like, oh, no, you didn't.
and
then,
Queen
like,
Latifah
Latifah
is
be
like,
like,
oh yes you did. That's right, yeah.
That's what I'm like, yeah, it's going to be just like that.
Yeah.
That's going to be funny.
To you, yeah. That's going to
to
be
someone
hilarious
will have
to
to
you.
I
laugh.
got
I'll
a
go see it
feeling.
with you, Dan.
Okay.
You and 1,000 sandhill cranes are going to laugh and laugh.
I got a feeling you're going to give this a hate.
I am going to give this a hate.
Yeah. You don't want, what do you got against Queen Latifah and Dolly?
Listen, here's the deal. I love Dolly, but I hate every movie Dolly's ever done.
That's right.
Oh, 9 to
I
5
think
was
Dolly's
classic.
sing- no, okay, I did like
Maybe 9 to 5's up.
I
Yeah.
did
All right,
like
we'll give you
9 to
9 to
5, but you
5.
know what the problem is? Appalachian Christmas or Smoky Mountain Christmas or whatever that was so bad that I always forget 9 to 5 ever even existed.
I didn't see that one.
That's the problem.
I did like the
That's the way
one.
this thing's going to be like. At some point, they're going to have to actually they're going to get stuck in the bad part of town and have to sing their way out.
Well, and on top of this, it's some sort of gospel choir competition, but Dolly's bringing a country accent to the to the whole flair.
She was also in
Hey,
Steel Magnolias,
listen,
though.
we only have 1 minute, Dan.
Yeah, so-
and so we need to wrap this up in song.
So don't go see Dolly.
Ryan, you start us off. Ryan will be playing the part of Queen Latifah.
I started it last time.
Yeah.
I did.
Go
You
ahead.
started singing last time?
Uh-huh.
Okay. But I sang the beginning of the show.
You got 45 seconds now.
I know, but if we argue for 45 minutes, none of us have to sing.
House Show.
Everybody loves Dan House Show.
Dan House Show.
Everybody loves Dan House Show.
What do you think of that?
I think.
People tell me I sound just like
I
Queen
give it a
Latifah.
hate. I'm sorry.
Rob, love it.
Hey,
Deuces.
this is what you get every Friday here on Tennessee Valley this morning. You just never know what's going to happen. But we are out of time,
I
guys.
often
Dan
I'm
House
sorry.
Show.
Everybody
I'm so
loves
sorry.
Dan House.
This is
We
Dan
gotta go.
House
Thanks to
Show.
Michelle.
And his fancy sidekick,
coming
whose
and
name no one
Putting
remembers.
up this mess with me.
Trying to get myself
Get
out
off
of
my
the ghetto
show.
with